Welcome to Modern Femme-ily with your host and resident lesbian, Cassie. Join her and our resident LGBTQIA plus ally, Molly, as they talk to women of all walks of life to discuss everyday matters of a woman's world. Join these lovely beauties every Friday at 8 p.m. to talk about hot topics, sensitive topics, but most of all, the real topics.
Hold, please. Hold, please. What is going on? Hi, there you are, everybody. Welcome to Modern Femme-ily. It's been a couple weeks. I feel like I've, taken off the training wheels again. I'm trying to figure this all out. But welcome. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Cassie, your resident lesbian here on Modern Femme-ily. If you are new, welcome. If you are one of our returning viewers, hi. Thanks for coming back to the craziness. It's been, like I said, a couple weeks, and we have some catching up to do. I don't know if any of you noticed, but we jumped right into our intro because Molly and I have been catching up, as I have not seen her in 2 weeks. She has been just studying all over and just, enjoying life. And this episode is dedicated all to her. So I'm going to do our little, remember, we may look like ladies, but some of our favorite words are 4 short little letters. So now's your time to grab your favorite cocktail or mocktail, lock those kiddos in the bathroom, or better yet, lock yourself in the bathroom, and join us for the next hour while we chat and just hang out with us. But I'm going to bring Molly on so she can say hello, and then we will go through all of our social media. Hi!
Hello.
Yeah, like
That's right.
I literally said to Molly, I have to kick you out. We have to start the show because we were just talking and, catching up.
We were in the middle of a story of my shenanigans of the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, her jet setting shenanigans, which we will definitely get to because, like I said, this episode is dedicated all to Molly in her big life altering event that happened in the last 2 weeks. It's not a bad altering event. It's an absolute fantastic one. So I just want her to be able to clue everybody in on what's been going on. But real quick, make sure you check us out on all of the WLFE-DB radio social medias, their websites. You can find us on their LGBTQIA plus Facebook page and on their regular WLFE DB radio Facebook page. You can also find us on our Facebook and Instagram and YouTube accounts, Modern Femme-ily. All of them are the same except for our Instagram. There is no dash between the E and the I. You also do not want to forget to like, share, and subscribe. How are you going to keep up with the craziness of our lives if you don't like, share, and subscribe?
Who doesn't want to know?
Well, and we pride ourselves in being hot mess real women,
everyday
people. So make sure you keep up with our shenanigans.
Because just wait, you're going to hear a story about being a hot mess woman.
Woo woo, I can't wait.
And it actually happened. Go ahead.
And then if you have questions, comments, or show ideas that you don't feel like you can share in our comment section, please feel free to email us at modernfemme@gmail.com. No dash between the E and the I as well. So make sure you check us out on all of those channels. But Molly, what have you been up to the past 2 weeks?
Nothing. I haven't been really... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, so we went to Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Oregon. And we went to Nevada because I got married.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. Well, and I was supposed to be there.
This is true.
Yeah. And the Monday before we were supposed to leave, my wife and I both woke up sicker than ever, and it got progressively worse.
Right.
And we got COVID tests, and they were negative, thank God. I had 1 test done, she had 2. But I won't go into any details because they're not cute. But flying definitely wasn't in my wheelhouse at that time.
Well, and let's just talk about the times that we're in. If you're not feeling well, I feel like it's not a good idea to travel, especially like cross country, in airports, and spreading all whatever the germs you may have.
Right.
Not a probably not a good idea. And so like, of course I was understanding because you were going to be in my wedding, you know, and you're one of my bridesmaids. And I think, you know, I had to call you and was like, hey, so are you not telling me something? Like you're
because
I had a hell week before.
Yeah.
And
well, you had a hell week 2 weeks prior, and then the week
like,
of
a week of, like, and then it continued, and I keep like spitting out my edamame. So like, if anything happens to like land on the camera, just don't look at it. I'll wipe it away later.
Right.
Anyway, right, push it to the side. So I forgot where I was going with this, but I remember you calling me. I was like super crying and like super sad, and like at that point, I had gotten devastating news. I had already found out one of my other bridesmaids wasn't coming. So like I understand like the burden, like you kind of like not the burden, but like you felt so bad and like didn't want to tell me the bad news. But like at that point it was so understanding, like in the sense of the times that we live in. You know, if it was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Bitch, get your ass on a plane. Right. You're going.
Right. And that's the thing, like, you know, I had gotten my COVID test results. I think it was Friday night we got them back, or Friday afternoon, and it was negative, but I still had a fever over 100.
Right.
So even if I had tried to go through airport security when I would have went to the biometric scanner, they'd have been like, nice try. Where do you think you're going?
Right. Not to
Vegas for my friend's wedding?
Right.
No. But so that's why I say I haven't seen Molly in 2 weeks, because unfortunately my trip got canceled.
Yeah. And then I went and totally disconnected from like life in PA. And because I kind of had to. I was dealing with a lot, so I couldn't really deal with any more. So like I was telling Cassie, like I disassociated and I was highly medicated and I just had a good time being that way.
Right? You just kind of like followed the leader. You had someone that led your way and told you where to be.
Yep. Get me there. Like, here's the addresses to everyone. Like, just get me there on time. That's all I ask.
Get me to the altar. Make sure I'm dressed.
Yes. And they did. Everybody, and we had a great time. It was so awesome. Like, because a lot of like different friend groups met up. People from like Oregon and people from PA. It was really interesting and really awesome to like have everybody together and have those different personalities. And we had my maid of honor and one of my maid of honor Tessa and one of my bridesmaids Tessa. Molly can't talk today.
It's all this food we're eating, the edamame.
Listen. Probably. They got me a cabana, a VIP cabana by the pool. Listen, we had a cabana boy. Yeah, he was good looking. So
hey, I might be gay, but I can still appreciate a good looking man.
That's what I'm saying. A specimen is a specimen that's looking good. Like, I'm
exactly.
gonna appreciate. Because there was some action, and then we had also like our cocktail waitress. Girl was fine. Like, listen, you walk around in those little booty shorts and get those tips, you're looking good. So like, I appreciate anything that looks good,
right?
Myself included. But so that was an amazing day of just like sitting by the pool, having like a lot of people there, but not everybody. I
should have stole that picture off of, I think it was Tessa's Facebook, and I forgot of you guys at the VIP cabana.
Yes. Oh, also, I'm the worst person at taking pictures for myself on vacation. So it was the funniest thing. Cassie was like, "Do you have any pictures?" I was like, "I have like 4." Whoops.
Don't worry. I'll go on your husband's Facebook and I'll steal a bunch.
I know. But
so in your defense, you also don't have a personal Facebook account. Like, true, you do, but you're not active on it. So
right, exactly. So I don't really do anything with my pictures except for books. I put them in like a photo book now and send them as gifts. They're like the best. Yeah. And then I keep one for myself because then I don't have like pictures just like laying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
need to
they're
do
not
that.
hiding on my phone. Yeah, listen, it's the best
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hold on.
We have some comments.
We do.
Oh.
Reese sent a laughy face. I'm not sure what that was in regards to. Probably my tech issues in the beginning.
Or everything.
Yeah, you know. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, honey, from your banishment room. Charlie, the new husband, send you lots of love. Amber says, congrats, Molly.
Oh my God. Thank you. That just happened. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So hold on one second. I just got something sent to me. So let me see what it is. I probably pictures that I was looking for. So let me see. Oh no.
Oh.
No. The wife sending me pictures from the banishment room. I thought it was for the show.
Oh.
No, it's our lovely first son being Rexy. You know
him. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you got your VIP cabana. That was that your bachelorette party?
No. That was like I guess could have been a part of it. Because it was the day of my bachelorette party. Yeah, it was an awesome time though.
Yeah.
But Vegas was really hot. And super dry. Super dry. We were there for 6 days and that was like way too long. I looked like a prune.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. It was so
the moisture
dry.
sucked out of your skin.
Yeah, it literally was. Oh, and I did not drink enough water. Oh my goodness, did I not drink enough water?
Really?
Because I drink alcohol and other things.
Oops.
In Vegas.
Hey, they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Not for
but
Molly.
It follows Molly
I tell you
home
everything.
to our podcast.
Right.
You know, hey. So did you guys do anything for your bachelorette party?
We did. We went out to dinner and then we tried to do a scavenger hunt. But I was cranky at that time, to be honest.
Well, it's 116,000 degrees in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'd be cranky too.
Yeah. So, I got some presents and then just went to my room.
Right. Sometimes girls gotta be left alone. Okay.
And it was so great because usually I would feel like so bad about it. I'm working on it of like I have to make sure every single person is okay and they're having a good time and they're doing what they want to do, and like I'm that kind of people pleaser person, even though it's like my event, I still do that. But because of what happened before and during, I was like, I don't give a shit. I am the bride. I'm going back to my room.
Right. I would like to Netflix and not chill. I just want to go relax in my room by myself and be left alone.
I know. And my Tessa did such a great job. She had this awesome scavenger hunt. Actually, she did take us to the Bellagio and we were able to see like the fountains. Holy cow.
That would be cool.
Of the bumps. Like it was really awesome and so loud. I never expected it to be that loud. Like water's loud. Like I kind of knew that, but like did it.
But not like that. Like that's a whole new world.
Yeah. It was so awesome. Yeah. And I wore the wrong shoes. Let's be like number one tip. Wear good shoes in Vegas. Like I knew that.
But you didn't listen to your own advice.
Listen. Yeah. So by the like middle-ish of the night, my feet started to like hurt. And then towards the end, I'm already cranky. My feet hurt. I got some chub rub. Like, let's be honest. I'm done. I'm done.
Right. And let me just be frank with everybody watching. I'm a big bitch, okay? My thighs rub together. There's no thigh gap. And if you do not know what that feels like.
Big thighs save lives.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if we can be friends. Like, chub rub is a bitch.
No, and I think like every, like, people have experienced it in one shape, form, or the other. So I was just like, I'm done. My feet hurt. And also ate at a really great place, but my stomach's not because I'm super sensitive. Like, I think all millennials are. I feel like I read that on TikTok. Like,
pretty much.
All have stomach issues. I don't know. It could be the student loan stress, but
thank you.
Right. So I just had like a stomach issue, and I was like, I'm done. Not doing it.
Yeah.
And I was okay with it. It was awesome. And I ended up going back, had a great time by myself, watching like some stupid show on cable TV and having my Diet Pepsi and eating some stuff.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to walk away.
Right.
I'm gonna peace out for a bit and I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to.
Set those boundaries.
Reese, Vegas is in the middle of the desert. Thanks, honey, for
I
pointing
mean,
out.
I knew that.
Right. Well, because you've been to Vegas before, right?
Yes, I have. In a different capacity than this.
I was gonna say, but it was different, like different time of the year, different. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Secretly, I'm a Vegas show girl, guys. That's what we're referencing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It was for like the professional rodeo stuff that I grew up with. Whatever. That's a side of me not a lot of people know in Pennsylvania.
I mean, Molly and her sister may have taught me how to rope. So
yeah. Well, what's funny?
Not on a horse. Good Lord, in the backyard of Molly's house. Like, no.
I know. Well, I tell people like my parents have horses and like I grew up with them and they're like, no way, I would never guess. So, I mean, I don't know how else. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to like look like if that's the thing, or like how to bring it up in conversation because it's weird. I used to own horses.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's almost like when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm married to a woman. Well, you don't look gay. Well, you don't look like a horse owner. I'm like,
right.
What does that look like?
I'm like, I don't know.
People
are like, I color my hair a different weird color. Oh, look at that.
There you go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. You are so David Bowie right now.
Yeah, right? I love this.
I mean, it is spooky season and we will have Halloween episodes this month. So, you know, things are about to get weird. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, they already are weird.
I mean, they're about to get weirder.
That's fine.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Lacey will be a guest eventually, but she needs to get her life in order because we want to promote her. So, come on, girl.
We would have so much fun too. So get it together.
Yes. Yeah, she knows what we're talking about. We're not going to out her to everybody, but she needs to get her life together so we can have her on. Reese, monorail pass is a necessity in Vegas for strip travel.
That is true.
And I've never been to Vegas, but she says anytime she goes, she will get the monorail pass because of that.
But what was also great too was I kind of hold up like during Vegas. Like I didn't do as much as I thought I was going to. One, my expectation versus reality was completely different. There's not enough time in the day to like visit family members who are coming in at different times and different days, and then you can't like corral them together. It's like herding cats. It's so hard. And that's what I felt like the whole, like, don't get me wrong, I loved it, had such a great time. There were so many awesome experiences with so great people, right? The worst part was just trying to like coordinate and get with everybody, like before, during, after. Like after the wedding, listen, it was so hot. And if anybody knows me, I hate to sweat and I sweat a lot. So, and I'm in this gorgeous dress. It is hot as all get out.
Hold please.
Might as well. Let's start getting some pictures.
This is one of my favorites. Wait, where'd it go?
I don't know.
There it is.
Ooh.
And
okay.
It is a simple back of your, like you're walking down a hallway.
Yeah.
But look at that dress.
Listen, like, she is gorgeous, and like I'm so glad that I felt awesome in this dress. Just gorgeous and amazing. However, it was so hot and there were so many layers that I should have known.
It literally was like 25 pounds, no lie.
Oh, it was. And then like after I got all the tulle out, it was probably like 15. But still, it's so hot. So yeah, that picture was literally after, like we are heading back.
Literally what Tessa said. It's so
hot. It was so hot. Yes. And listen, it was so funny. So I got all of my girls fans to carry down the aisle because I knew throughout the day and probably standing up there, I will be hot as all get out. So you'll see there's like pictures of like my girls like fanning me, and Tessa was like the best one of like recognizing when I was like, I'm so fucking hot, but I can't say anything because I don't want to be a pain. And she'd come over and just fan me. I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
Right, she was reading the room for sure.
It was so much fun though. But yeah, Vegas was so hot. Oh yeah, so my face is like melting, and like I had brought a photographer for like the before, not during because it wasn't allowed, and then like after. But I was like done like after the wedding and like already hot, so like the pictures were like super quick, and I was like, get in, get out, let's go. So I feel like
I'm gonna pop up a couple pictures of you getting ready.
Oh so. Yeah, that one, oh my gosh. So yeah, my mom's betting on my dress. Oh
yeah, I know a backstory to that. I saw Tessa over the weekend and she told me.
Oh yes, listen.
I love that picture because you look so stoic and like you're looking off in the distance, and I'm not sure who that is, but they're like, Molly's hot. Molly's hot. I can see it. Molly's
Tessa is in the back, like finishing up buttoning my dress because my mom couldn't finish it. So Tessa's finishing buttoning, and then one of my bridesmaids, Kat, is like in the front fanning. Oh.
And then, so these are the ones of you getting ready, but I'm going to pop up one. I'm not sure what y'all were doing, but this is you and your sister. And this just makes me giggle.
Okay, we were dancing to something. I don't know. And I think that like I literally was rolling my eyes at her. Like, bitch, what? No.
You're not rolling your eyes at your sister. You never do that.
I would never.
And then this one, this is one of your Oregon friends, but I'm not sure which one. I've met a couple of them, but of course it was like in passing, so I'm not sure. But this picture made me like tear up.
Oh yeah, this is Kat. I've known her since I was like 19. We've been through a lot of stuff together, and she was doing my hair and just like super like proud that I was happy. So I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that picture is like the epitome of getting ready in the morning of your wedding. Like, it's just,
Well, I cried a lot, and then the funny thing, which now I look back at all my pictures. So before I was walking down the aisle, the photographer at the venue was like, he came and met me before, and was like, so when you're walking down the aisle, make sure you look up. And if you cry, just let it happen, because that's when you get like those stoic like one single tear drop things. Don't try to stop it, because that's when you get ugly face or ugly cry face. I tried to stop it the moment I got in, so the entire time walking like these faces. I have no eyes because I'm like like. Yes.
Yeah,
and
but
those are the thing happened like that day. And I'm looking through pictures, right? There's this one picture of my mom putting you can put it up. My mom putting my earring in, like helping me.
I don't think I can get that one to load. Let me see.
Dang it. If not, anyway.
Yeah, it didn't load. My iPad's being stupid.
I am like ugly crying, and then she said something and made me laugh. So the picture literally looks like I'm in pain, and she's like shoving my hand like.
I meant to ask you too what was going on in that picture, because I know Molly's mom. I've met her several times, and I could see her being like, "Shut up and stand still."
Yeah, right. She was just trying to put the back on, like just because I don't know. She was like putting my earrings on and stuff, and I was crying. I just started crying. I started crying. Yeah, I was doing Tessa's hair, and I started crying like during that too. I cry over everything.
Well, I mean, I've told the story of you and I were on the way to get ready when I got married, and I look over and she's driving, just tears running down her face, and I'm like, "What are you crying about?" She's like, "You're getting married." Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, shouldn't I be crying?"
Nope, me.
But that's just Molly. She's very emotional, and it's okay.
And I'm like
Nothing wrong
totally
with that.
excited by that.
So we have lots of comments coming in. So
Yeah.
Charlie said you were 1 part Bowie, 2 part Cyndi Lauper when you had your hair up on.
Oh, I freaking love Cyndi Lauper.
Me too.
Yeah.
October 15th is the final set date. So good. Once you go live with your whole spiel, we'll have you on in November.
Yay. Oh, and that's my birthday month, so we're gonna celebrate so hard that month.
Tessa says, I got you, boo. Looky here, haven't seen this one here in a long. Yeah, I don't think he's ever watched. Well, welcome.
Hello. Yeah.
Welcome to the shit show.
I mean, that person partly already knows our shit show.
He knows the shit show very well, yeah. And oh my God, Molly, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I honestly, and like with all of my body insecurities that I've had in the past that I've kind of gotten over, that some I still kind of have, totally went out the window that day. Like I think it was because of the people that I was surrounded by, like everybody that I've loved, love in my life, and you know, great friends, even people there in spirit. Oh no, this way. I don't know. There we go.
Yeah.
That way. You. Oh, dang it, I tried again. I'm not trying again. I'm done.
I can only wait until we have a surprise for the end of the month. I'm not going to put anything out there, but Molly and I will be on a guest on another show, and there's going to be lots of us. So she's really going to be like,
oh, listen. Yeah, I'm not going to know where to point.
Right, just be like, me. I don't know what to tell you.
I know. Yeah, but on that day, like, they totally went out the window, and it was so refreshing and nice. And I felt really pretty and really gorgeous, and just like,
you looked amazing.
Thank you. And
yes.
Yeah, so I kind of felt what everybody was always like throwing down. So I was like, thank you. I know. You know? So well, yeah, it was really nice.
When you originally told me, because you were going to have sleeves put on the dress.
Yeah,
like late
I was. Mm-hmm.
And when we went to pick your dress up, you were like, oh yeah, I didn't have sleeves put on it. And I was like, oh my God. You put it on, and I was like holding back tears because you looked amazing.
Thank you.
And then luckily I was able to watch it via video.
Yeah.
And the first thing I said to my wife was, she looks gorgeous. Like, she looks stunning. The dress, your hair, your makeup, everything. Like, in person, I'm sure it was 100 times better. But even on video, like, you looked incredible. The dress fit you like a glove.
It was great. Yeah.
No,
the dress was perfect. And what the funny thing is like, I think I've said this before, it was the second dress I tried on, because I was not in this wedding business type of planning, wedding dress shopping stuff. Not my thing. Yeah. So I literally had like one dress that I really wanted to try on, and it was the dress I ended up with. And the lady talked me into, because I'm a sucker, trying on one additional dress. So I tried that one on first, and I was like, no. And then tried on the other one, and I liked it enough to get it, but like didn't love it. But what I loved about it was it had pockets. So then, because it was like super poofy, but I was done dress shopping. I didn't want to do it anymore. So this was it. This is what I was buying. And then once I got it altered and took all that stuff out, that was my dress. It was amazing. And I am so glad that I did it. It's a lot of money. Holy shit. But it's already done.
They say weddings are expensive, but the wedding dresses are even more expensive.
I think that's half the cost. Like, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's gorgeous.
Weddings are big money. I think we should open a bridal boutique.
I am not even kidding. I want to do, like, I don't know. I was like driving the 9 hours to get to my house from in Oregon. It's only 3, but it seems like 9. And from the airport. And I was literally thinking, I was like, I need to like get some acreage, put up a barn and like a gazebo and like another place, and have a wedding venue.
Yeah. Like
full service wedding venue, but like not charge like $10,000.
Thank you.
But
I don't know if if you guys looked at many venues because you had it out in Oregon.
I did. I looked at that's when I decided to go to Vegas, because when I started looking at venues in PA and in Oregon, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it didn't include chairs.
Thank you. One of the venues that I absolutely fell head over heels in love was an actual working horse farm. There was a pond, like it was absolutely beautiful. It was $5,000 for 5 hours.
Sure.
Didn't include anything inside the venue. We had to pay extra for everything. I was like, we wanted an afternoon evening wedding with a night reception, and we have to be out here by 10 p.m. No. I'm good. Like on your base rate of $5,000. It's so expensive.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
I mean, for me, I don't want to say, because some people like to do that.
Right. Absolutely.
That money. However, that's a lot of money, and that's insane.
Right. And if you have the means to do it, or, it's being done for you as a present or whatever the case may be, live it up, girl. Get your dream wedding. Like, do you. But I can't do that.
No. And I think there is such thing as like that wedding tax where they just hike up the prices because you mentioned Did I have an experience during the trip about pink tax?
All right. Well, let's go to commercial break, and we'll come back and we will talk about your pink tax, which is never fun. Pink tax sucks, by the way. But hold tight, everybody. We will be right back in just a minute.
Okay.
WLFE Digital Network is now on digital television. If you're into ghosts, Bigfoot, UFOs, and the creepy, then WLFE has a TV channel for you, Paranormal View. Watch all of your favorite WLFE video talk shows on one channel. Shows like Paratalk Radio, Step Into the Paranormal, Skeptical Help Bar, The Creepy Parlor, and more. Looking for something else? Do you support the LGBTQ plus community? WLFE has brought all of their LGBTQ shows like Inside the Drag Closet, Everything Yet Nothing, Across the Pond, and Rainbow Soul all into one place. A new TV channel called LGBTQ Friends. The third channel is Variety Unlimited. Here you'll find a wide variety of talk shows you know and love, like Just Cindy, Card Pulls and Coffee, Real Talk with Nom, The Bipolar DM, Meet the Author, and Movie Review 5. The best part of watching these shows is that they're all available to watch at one location, one website, WLFE-DB.com.
You are listening to WLFE-DBRadio.com, where our shows are your shows.
Listen to the WLFE-DB podcast, available on Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Check out shows like Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and Step Into the Paranormal. Now, on to your favorite podcast app.
This is Dominic Santasero with Real Talk with Dom. You are listening to WLFE-DBRadio.com, where our shows are your shows.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Bree, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area, 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Oh, yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE-DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com. You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Oh, that was really fast.
Hello, welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
So before we jump into Molly's pink tax on her trip, I just want to remind everybody where you can find us. Check us out on the WLFE-DB.com, Facebook.com/WLFE-DB Radio, or their LGBTQIA plus WLFE-DB. So you can find us all on there. And we are on their streaming channels as well. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all under the same Modern Femme-ily, except Instagram, there is no dash between the E and the I. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share, people see us, they get to come hang out and interact with us. So make sure you do all of those things.
Yeah.
And last but not least, if you have any questions, comments, or show ideas, please feel free to share. You can email us at modernfemily@gmail.com. No slash between the I or the E and the I. You know, you can read it. I stumble over my words sometimes. I'm real life. I don't know what to tell you. It happens.
Okay, we're live, so
yeah, we're live. It happens. So, but Molly, tell us about your.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna get to like really like gross details, but like super inconvenient to have Aunt Flo come like when you're traveling, especially when you're traveling home, and then you have to like go into a bathroom, and then there's nothing for you, right? Because they took out all those machines.
Right.
So you have to go back out because you forgot your phone. So you can't call somebody to be like, hey, can you give me this? Because I don't want to come back out and get it for myself and then come back in. Right. That's what happened, and I was pissed about it.
Ugh. It's such an inconvenience. And even if you prepare for it, like you're like, oh, all of my stuff's in my suitcase because I'm traveling home.
Yes. And that's exactly what happened. And it was just, and it could have been also a lot of my irritation was it was like 4:00 in the morning. Super fucking tired, driving home, like, but still irritated because I'm a female and shit like that happens, and it's super inconvenient because people don't think about that for us, right?
Right. Well, and like, not to go into too much detail, but mine usually ranges anywhere from like 2 weeks is what I guess, because I don't have to really worry about scares because I'm married to a woman. Right. So but it ranges between 2 weeks, and like for me, I'm super crampy like the week before. Yeah. But I never know when that week's gonna happen, so then it's just kind of a guessing game, and it's like.
Well, the funniest thing is when like you're super emotional, and I hate it because like sometimes the stereotype is true when like you're super emotional, you're crying all the time, you're cranky, you're eating everything, and then BAM! It's like, oh.
That's what
this breakout is for.
Yes. Yeah. But at least it was on your way home and it didn't ruin your trip.
Yes. Yeah. So now everybody knows my business.
I mean,
all right.
Whatever.
But yeah, that was my experience. But other than that, it was still a good trip.
So I have a couple more pictures going to pop up because you guys got to do some sightseeing when you were out there. So this is the before picture of you and, was it Kat that was doing your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is while it's being done. Look at that, like, gorgeous. Like, you look so happy. But then we get to see, I'm going to say butch side of Molly with her baseball hat and her cute little sleeve shirt.
That, I bought that hat. I don't, where am I? That hat. Thank you. In Vegas, because we went and saw a show. I'm not going to pronounce it right, so I'm not going to say it. But it's like one of those like Cirque du
Soleil.
Yes, but I don't say it correctly, and they were making fun of me the whole time. I don't care. But yeah, it was amazing. It was the best experience. It was really awesome. So and it was the Beatles, so like I love them. So I bought a hat and went to the Grand Canyon, and it was exceptionally gorgeous. Like awesome.
That's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it was amazing. And this is on the west side, and where we went, there's a sky bridge.
Oh, no.
Oh god, that is a story. We have time? So
yeah, we have plenty of time.
Oh my god. Shit. So we are with a bunch of friends, and we all go to the Grand Canyon, and we go to the Sky Bridge, and I am terrified of heights. Oh my gosh, am I terrified. I can't go, like, bridges make me nervous. Literally driving to the Grand Canyon made me nervous because there's like drop-offs and you have to climb. The elevation there is insane. It's so different from Pennsylvania. You have to climb to get anywhere. And then there's just like sheer drop-off, and my stomach was like in not my stomach area. Like, I was so scared. Luckily, I was not the only person that was scared, so that was great.
Right.
But we get to the Sky Bridge. It's 4,000 feet above the ground, and it's literally like this U-shaped sky bridge, and then it's not glass, but like the, I don't know, super glass on the outside, and then there's a row or like a area in the middle that's see-through. You can see straight down. Oh my gosh. So you have to go through this metal detector. You can't bring any personal items, nothing. And then to exit, you have to go around the Sky Bridge and exit out a totally different area. So I'm like, okay, I have this in mind. I'm stuck in this room. I have to go to the Sky Bridge. So I get to about the point where you can see the 4,000 foot drop. And my friend Casey is like, Molly, you can do it. Like, she stayed back while everybody else went because I was freaking out. Oh my gosh, was I freaking out. And I was cussing up a storm. And I was like, kept apologizing because there's like kids and stuff. And I was like, I'm really sorry, but this is like my fight or flight experience. And this is what happened. So I'm really sorry. I cussed.
Right.
And like, I start crying because I do. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. This is so scary. I can't do it. But the funny thing is there were so many people that were like super encouraging. And I'm like, girl, you got this. It's just mind over matter or whatever. And I was like, I know that, but I've been dealing with this for 32 years. There is no mind over. It's
right.
In
My
there.
feet
It's
are firmly
brain.
planted where they are right now.
Yeah, firm. So I'm like, I'm not doing it. I tried multiple times, cussed a lot, cried a lot, said I can't do it. I'm not doing it. So I go out and find the security guard, and I was like, how do I get out of here if I don't go on the bridge? And he's like, you're not going to go on the bridge? I said, I tried multiple times. I'm not doing it. And he's like, oh, you can do it. And then he proceeds to tell me like the history about it, that you could like put like a tank on it and you'll still be safe. He's like, you're safer out there than you actually are in here. Like, you could set a bomb off on that and it's still, I'm like, I feel like that's not true, but
right. I feel like you're lying a little bit.
I feel like no. So, and then he's like, do you want me to go with you? And I don't know. I think it's because this gentleman was like older than me, and I was like, okay, because then you could be like my dad and like help me and like talk me through. And legit, he did. He was like, so this is the history of the bridge. And like, as I'm walking, like holding on to the guardrail, crying, people encouraging me, like clapping, like, oh my gosh, you're doing it. I'm like, I know, thank you. And I cried. Oh my god, I did it though. I made it all the way across. I looked down once and about froze, and I didn't think I was gonna leave that spot.
Right. Well, like, I'm not afraid of heights at all, but I think that would even be a little too much for me. Like, I would be panicking on the inside. It was the
worst experience of my life. I'm not gonna worst experience. It was awful. I thought I was gonna die the entire time. Yeah, and like it was cold, windy, but I'm profusely sweating because I'm so anxious and like just got myself so worked up. But like I felt like I had to go. Like the other person that was freaking out, he did it and like ran. Right. He did it. I was like, I can't be the only one that didn't do it.
Right? I can't chicken out on this.
I mean, I might not have like had my eyes open the whole time, but I was close.
Andy says that's why I don't step foot on a plane.
Okay, but planes are like different for me. I don't know why.
Girl,
I can do
totally
planes. Planes are good.
Shots,
that,
all right.
That is not good. I can't do a gondola, like those little, like the ski things. I can't do those. Ski lifts, can't do them. Can't do anything. No.
See, there's something about those that I just don't feel safe because they don't have anything that latches. Like, you can literally just open them up and jump.
Well, yes.
Like, not that I'm gonna
And
do that, but
I'm not a coordinated person. Like, I think I am until, like, I try something and I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not. And I
Yeah.
would hook something and, like, roll down that hill, be a snowball at the end. Like, I know that would happen.
we'll just stick a carrot in your nose.
You're
there and
right.
Be Olaf. Be a
Oh.
giant snowman.
Yes. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, but no, like, I don't trust those. And I don't trust those because I've seen so many stories of, like, people hanging off of them by skis. Like, no, I'm good.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be me.
There's like something on Discovery Channel was like vacation terrors, and it was like all of like vacation horrors that could happen, like people getting caught in zip lines. Don't watch that, Molly. I did, however. So now, like, I can't go zip lining. I can't do a lot. Snorkeling is out of the question. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of things are.
See, like, I've had some crazy experiences. Like, so I went to an amusement park when I was, I don't know, early teens with my family.
Yeah.
And it was my first stand-up roller coaster ever. So, like, you stand on, like, the platform, you straddle a bike seat, the thing comes down over your, your chest.
No.
And it was fine, but there was a corkscrew part of it, which, no problem, whatever. A week after we were there, someone actually out and themselves like took their own lives, unfortunately. But I was like, holy shit, I was there and rode that ride a week ago. Like, the crazy shit always happens after I'm there, thank God, not before or during. But yeah, there are certain things I have irrational fears, and ski lifts is definitely one of them.
Space is one of my irrational fears. I know I'll never go there, but like, literally, if the world was like ending and our only like hope was we finally like found a planet to go to or like colonize Mars, and they're like, you have to go or you're gonna die with the world. I'm dying with the world. You are not getting me on a spaceship. Not happening. I'm not going to space. No.
No, thank you.
Not happening.
Nope. Tessa says the New York roller coaster actually got me. I had to keep my cool so Casey would do it. That was nuts.
Yeah. So they went because is
that the one that goes out over like the edge?
I think so. All I know is I could see it from my room, and I saw people. Or what? Did I see that from my room? I can't remember. Anyway, Casey, like a whole bunch of people went. I didn't go because I was doing wedding stuff, and I can't remember when I was doing it. But they went to like Margaritaville and did roller coasters. Ooh, and saw like super cool like this body thing at the I don't know, somewhere, some hotel. But it was like not hotel, casino. But it was literally like the body like sliced into like thinly sliced pieces, so you could like see yeah, it was super cool. They described it. I didn't get to go because it was crazy, but yeah, they had the best time. They said like during and when they went to the roller coaster and stuff, I thought that was really cool. I didn't do the roller coaster because that's a no for me.
Yeah, well, and that's so again, I'm not afraid of heights, but that one that's on the roof, I don't know what hotel casino it's on. But like, you're on the roof and it comes out and then goes further and then goes further and then pulls you back. No, I'm good. I don't want to plummet to my death. Like, I'm not afraid of heights, but what if this doesn't catch?
We had some friends that went to Fremont Street and you can zip line down.
That's see, that I'm dying to do. I want to do that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, Charlie, note to self: don't take Molly to the moon.
Yeah, not happening.
Check. Mm-mm. And then he said it was bodies at Luxor. So that was like the exhibit that it was.
Yeah. See, that's why I keep him around. He knows everything. He remembers everything.
Right. Real quick, I'll put these up. The Stratosphere. Yep. Tessa and Charlie both said that's the one on the Stratosphere. And Reese said, I stayed at a room in the Stratosphere, and morning, noon, and night I'd watch people free fall outside my window on the top of the hotel. See, I would do that before I got on the roller coaster and it like plummeted towards the ground. All right, so we're never taking Molly to the moon, and we're never going skydiving. We're never going bungee jumping.
No.
Come on. Mm-mm. If I strapped you to somebody and said the only way out of this plane is if I push you,
I'll die with the plane. I'm not kidding.
I'll go down with the ship. Oh, that's great. So we only have about 10 minutes.
Of course.
But right, because we tangent in
Which is so
all-
funny because literally at the beginning of the show, because it felt so long that since we've done this, I was like, I kind of forgot how to do this. I didn't feel talkative in the beginning, but look at me now, like not shutting up, and we have 10 minutes left.
Right.
So,
We hit go live and it's like,
right.
It's what we do, you know. But so when you left Vegas after you got married and did all your sightseeing and crazy adventures there, you went to Oregon.
We went to Oregon. Yeah. And we had a wedding reception there with a lot of family. Some family members weren't able to be there because we also, during that time, we had a family member pass away. So some people had to be there. I did, I think we said at the beginning, I had some people pass before, so I was able to go to some funerals, some memorials, so that was really awesome that I was able to do that, and got some closure from it, so that was awesome too. Yeah. But had a great time with my family. I freaking love my mom so very much, and my dad, of course. Yeah, so Oregon was great. Some of my PA friends were able to experience Oregon, so that was really awesome. Casey went with us, Nate and Lorene's, and Zach and Jen. Some of Charlie's friends that now they're our friends now. But yeah, it was great. It was good. Stayed at this really spooky Airbnb. It was like built in the 1800s with like 1800 pictures. Like the 1800 style pictures with like weird solo women. Like creepy. But it was awesome. It was good.
Well, good.
Oh, and the porch was amazing, and we did a lot of porch sitting.
A lot of porch sitting?
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch TV through the picture window?
No. No, you just sit out on the porch and watch people walk by and sometimes judge them if you feel like it.
I mean, hey, it's people watching is one of my favorite activities to do because you never know what you're going to see.
Absolutely. And then you think, oh, well, I mean, I guess it works.
Yeah.
It works.
And we've actually made up stories about these people and like what their lives would be like just because we're bored and we're like they look like they would be, a blah 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 blah. And
that is my favorite. A backstory, what they're doing now, what their future entails. Yes. Favorite.
Life's too short.
Absolutely.
You gotta have fun.
Make your own fun sometimes.
Exactly. But so now that you are home, I know it's like your first full day home.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different?
No. People keep asking me that. And I don't know if that's just a thing. Because I don't know if I've asked that to other people, but now I'm not going to because it is kind of annoying. Because people ask me all the time. And
the only reason I ask is because everyone asked me, and I'm like, no, I don't feel any different.
Right. Exactly. Right. And I think you and I had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, no, I don't feel different. Charlie did though decorate my house for Halloween.
Woo woo, spooky
season. So that was different. That was the first time he decorated by himself. So
nice. He's getting those husbandly duties on.
Right.
Don't expect it for Christmas.
I know. But I was telling you before the episode or the show, there's just this weird, I don't know if it's like American society, social construct, whatever, of you're married, so you made it, that's the American dream. So I kind of feel like more of an adult now in American standards. Yeah. So that's different.
Have you referred to Charlie as your husband yet to somebody?
Yes.
Was it weird?
It was, because even during our fiance, no, our engagement, I hardly ever refer to him as my fiance. I pretty much refer to him as my partner. Right. So, yeah, I probably will stick to that still.
Yeah. Well, I know it's still weird for me 2 years later to be like, oh, my wife.
Right. Right. Like I kind of like I like to say it husband,
right?
But I'm just probably gonna say with partner.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's personal preference. That was the weirdest part for me when I got married. It wasn't that I was married, and I mean, yeah, I felt like an adult because I was like, oh, now I'm married.
Yeah,
like,
right. It's weird.
People are gonna expect certain things out of me now, like children and all that
and
kind
like
of crazy
actually
shit.
being an adult and responsible. Like I'm not gonna be I've never been responsible.
Right? Have you met my wife? She's a giant 12-year-old. Right. Like anyone who knows her, she is a giant kid at heart. Yes. Like. So no, we're not growing up anytime soon. Sorry. But yeah, like it's still strange at some time, like some points in my life to be like, oh yeah, my wife. Yeah, my wife.
My wife. Right. Right.
Yeah. I have to pay to get rid of her now if I choose to.
I know. Oh my gosh, there was this joke. So Charlie did. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell a story. It's gonna take too long. I already thought in my head. It's not gonna happen.
We can share it next episode. And I joke, I'm not getting rid of my wife anytime soon. I adore her. Just as I'm sure you would, Charlie. We're not getting rid of them anytime soon. They're stuck with us. So
he's literally the only one that can deal with this. And like I'm a lot, and I know that. I'm loud. I'm great. I know that too. But I'm also super emotional. I get irritated a lot. I get mad very quickly. I mean, I come to my reason and like realize I'm being a shit person.
Right. I'm being a shithead.
Right.
But
knock your shit off. But like during that, to deal with it, it's a lot. So Charlie, it's great.
No, I yell at inanimate objects all the time. And Reese, just what is your issue? Let me be pissy for a minute. Leave me alone. And then I'm good.
Well, and unfortunately, when I'm pissy, I lash out at the closest person to me.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm working on it.
I was gonna say, you own your shit, you work on it, you come back. But so we have 3 minutes left. Mm-hmm. So we've talked about everything that you did the past 2 weeks, which is incredible. But we always end our show with something that we are thankful for, or something that, we're proud of, or someone we're proud of, or anything happy, because there's so much bad shit in this world. So Molly, I know you've had a whirlwind of 2 weeks, but is there anything else that you want to speak upon in that aspect?
It was just, I had a really great time going down memory lane, seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. So when you get all of us together, there's stories that start happening, and stories happened or being told of when I was younger, and it was a lot of fun and to listen and to partake in that. So I'm very thankful that I am privileged enough to have that in my life, because I know a lot of people don't, or not a lot, but some people don't. So I'm very thankful to be able to spend time with people that genuinely love me and reminisce about the old times or the good old days or whatever, and just have a good time. And that's what the entire 2 weeks were about, whether they were new or old friends, or, it was just a great experience to be with all these people and people who were there in spirit. So I am really thankful for everything that I have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I'm so thankful that you had the best time and you made it to the altar. You did the hard part. You made it to the altar, you married your best friend, and you're going to live a long, happy life in whatever means you see fit for your family. Yeah. And, it sucks that I was not able to be there. My body hates me.
Right.
But I'm thankful that I was able to watch from a distance, and, we chatted a few times while you were gone, and I'm just so happy for you and Charlie and the crazy shit show you're about to have together.
I know.
That's what life is.
Wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, sometimes I would, but really, what else is life if you don't have a bad time? So then you can enjoy the good ones.
Right, exactly. Even the bad ones are good. So, they make us who we are, and it forms us into better people. So, But everybody, it is unfortunately that time of the night
I'm
that we always come to way too quickly, because we love spending time with you guys every Friday. We
Yep.
will be back next Friday, and I believe because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Mhm.
but it's also spooky season, and Molly and I are both Halloween whores. Like we love
love it.
Halloween. So we are going to split up the month a little bit. We're going to do some, breast cancer survivors, fighters, children of breast cancer, fighters and survivors. And then we're also going to do spooky season. So next week, I'm pretty sure if I looked at the dates right, we're actually going to be celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we'll be talking to someone who battled cancer. But the following week, I believe we're doing spooky season. So get ready for some fun costumes. We are so excited for this month. But make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, or you won't be able to hang out with us. You won't get the notifications.
And just real quick, not that I'm gonna toot my own horn, but we go crazy for, I was gonna say Thanksgiving, for
That too.
Halloween. So y'all better tune in because we always have the best costumes. I'm gonna say that because we make them.
Yeah, absolutely. We used to, when we were in the office, we would have Halloweeks, and we would dress up every single day. Whether we were the only people in management who would, we would dress up every single day, and we would usually spend the weekend prior making our costumes.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Halloween was for us anyway.
It gave us an excuse not to wear dress clothes to work. It gave us an excuse to wear costumes to work. So, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can share in all of our fun. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I suck at our Instagram. I'll be the first one to admit it. I try to post, but I forget. But I'm going to do some digging and find some old costume pictures of Molly and I from our office so we can share those. And then WLFE-DB.com, Facebook.com/WLFE-DB Radio, and their LGBTQIA plus WLFE-DB. That is a mouthful.
It is. That's why I don't say it.
But everybody, thank you so much for joining. We love you. We will see you next week. Until then, bye.